Ah, the sounds of summer. My neighbors are trimming the grass. There might be dogs barking, but it's such a beautiful day. I couldn't help but try and do my video out here. If you are joining me for the first time, my name is Adrienne, and I love to empower mamas to embrace healthier lifestyles and forget the status quo. So this month I'm going to be focusing on back to school because that season is coming upon us very soon. This video I'm going to talk kind of about supporting your body from the inside out to kind of set your body up for the best it can be, and modeling this for your kids, of course, so that they can be the best that they can be for school and all of the things that they're going to be exposed to as they come into school or start school, wherever you are in your journey. We live in such a toxic society, super toxic, or even than when I was a kid. Things are just constantly changing. A lot of times they're changing for the worse as far as toxins are concerned, and a lot of kids are often exposed to harmful chemicals, and every day our toxin load just continues to increase. So I am encouraging those of you watching to save on your Dr. Copays by supporting your body and allowing it to do what God designed it to do and fight off the yucky things so you don't have to pay for it later. So I'm trying not to leave anything out, but I'm sure that I'm forgetting things. Really important things to take care of your health from the inside out are making sure you get enough sleep. That means going to bed at a certain time if you know that your kids like mine are early risers, or if you have somewhere you need to be in the morning. Getting enough sleep at night is very important. Eating real food. So if you have like a co-op or a farmer's market local that you can get food straight from the farmer, that's the best. Unfortunately, a lot of the foods that are sold at the grocery store are full of preservatives to make them get where they need to go and into your house without spoiling. It's best if you can shop straight from the farmer if you're able to make some friends with farmers. Getting some movement in your day, even if you sit in an office just every hour, even if you have to set a timer on your phone to get up and move around for a little bit to kind of reset your body that it's not time for sleeping, that you are actually trying to do something. So some kind of movement. If you're a mom, maybe it's stopping and doing a quick wiggle with your kids, or chasing after your kids, or taking a walk around the block. Whatever you're able to do, incorporating some kind of movement into your day is very important for your health. Of course, drinking water. When it's hot outside and you're sweating a lot, you need to drink even more water because you're losing it as you sweat. The recommended amount on a normal day is half of your body weight in fluid ounces. So if you're sweating, you need to even increase that. And there's lots of fun things that you can add to your water to make it a little bit more exciting to drink, like Young Living sells vitality drops that are infused with essential oils, and they have electrolytes in them. You can add actual fresh fruit like strawberries or lemons, just to name a few ideas. You also need to make sure you have some kind of margin in your calendar, so you're modeling that for your kids as well. Do not pack their schedule every moment of their life with things. They have to have margin, and they have to have time to just be, to play, to sit, just not packing your calendar with everything. It's also important to model and make sure that your kids have healthy relationships with friends and family, and just setting appropriate boundaries where you have to, because we are imperfect people in an imperfect world, so things are bound to happen. And sometimes you just need to set those healthy boundaries and model for your kids what that looks like. It's also important that you model for your kids what personal growth looks like. So listening to a podcast, reading your Bible, doing some kind of devotion, talking with people who are more knowledgeable than yourself, trying to get better, learning a new skill, learning a new language. Those are great things that you can model for your kids, that you can work on being a lifelong learner. So another area I'd recommend to increase, if you're not already, is supplements, taking supplements, because our food is not what it used to be, sadly. Lots of things are added to our foods, lots of herbicides, pesticides, chemicals are added to the farming process that weren't as mainstream as they are now. Preservatives in the food to keep them longer. So even if you're eating a healthy diet, you're probably not getting everything that you need to. So supplements are really key to fill in the missing holes of our diet. along that lines, taking multivitamins and probiotics are really good for your gut. Young Living has Life 9 for parents, and then they also have a whole line for kids. There's Mighty Pro, Mighty Vites, and Mighty Zyme, which are all really great for supporting their digestive system. They also have chewable vitamin C, which is super good for your immune system, and especially as you think about going back to school and the weather changing and not getting as much sunlight and outside time, your immune system needs all the help that it can get. So adding those things in ahead of time kind of gives your body a boost, like a jump start. Another thing that we do is take Ningxia Red. It's an antioxidant juice that is very powerful, and it's packed with vitamins and minerals and antioxidants, and it helps to increase energy, which can be a problem, especially in the back to school season. It can help stabilize your blood sugar, and it can even help with weight management if that's something that needs some attention in your household. There's also a recipe I found for a punch that I thought would be cute to do, like after school snack kind of deal. If your kids come home and they're kind of like needing a kick or a boost, or maybe it could be something that you make them in the morning before school. It's equal parts ginger ale, pineapple juice, and then add in some Ningxia Red. We normally do about 2 ounces, and then a few drops of lime vitality essential oil, and a few scoops of mango sorbet or sherbet. That would be a fun punch that you could have for your kids after school snack. I'll also drop a link for a blog that I have where I go into even more detail for back to school, and stay tuned for next week's video when I talk about some essential oils that we use specifically for back to school season. Hope that gave you some value.